maybe give us a call and we can call you back. Or keep trying. Marcus is in Fulham. Hello, Marcus.
Hello, Duncan, the Aussie from Geelong here again. How you doing, man?
I'm very well. How are you doing?
I'm very well. You've just reminded me of the most important thing, which I didn't even think I was going to say. The Laserdisc shop that used to be in Notting Hill off Westbourne Park Road.
Laserdisc, blimey.
The Laserdisc shop. And I started to go buy stuff there, and then suddenly it closed, and this was about 15 years ago. I was heartbroken.
Forgive my ignorance.
Right.
I know where it is, but I never went into it. So was it only Laserdiscs?
Oh, no. It was called the Laserdisc shop. Disc shop. They sold everything: records, vinyl,
okay.
CDs, Laserdiscs, movies, a whole lot. Yes. Now, when I moved from Australia to England, and I kept on going back to Australia, eventually I brought back my Technics AAA stereo system, all that sort of stuff. The DBX, Dolby B, Dolby C tape deck that came back with me. My Yamaha DX7 keyboard and my Juno 106 keyboard came back from the 80s with me.
Yeah.
And then there was my record collection and my CD collection.
So you've got all of that here now, have you?
I've got pretty much all of it here now, and of all the vinyl that I had, only about 6 12-inch records survived going from Australia to England, as in I decided to only bring 6 12 inches, and one of them that I managed to decide that I'm going to bring this one was Howard Jones' Look Mama 12-inch.
All right, so how on earth did you go through the selection process in deciding which ones to bring with you?
Right, well, I brought my 300 CDs that I'd amassed, and they all came in one suitcase. And then the next time I came back, I looked at all my vinyl, and I think there was only about 6 vinyl records that I wanted. I left the rest in my bedroom.
Oh.
Can you believe it?
I'm trying to process it. And so the 12 inches that you've got, the 6 that you decided, what are the other ones apart from Howard Jones?
And you're going to hate me for this. I cannot remember.
I don't hate you. I'm a little bit disappointed, but I don't hate you.
But shops that I used to go to, Virgin Records in Melbourne.
Yeah.
My sister worked in Melbourne. I was still in Geelong, and every now and then I used to go up and collect stuff. And then one day I couldn't go up to Melbourne, and my sister went and collected a John Hassell CD for me. Right. Now, I don't know. You knew who Pseudo Echo were last time. I challenge you whether you know who the Canadian trumpeter John Hassell is.
I don't.
Right, okay.
I'll be honest, I've no idea.
Yes, one to me. Right, anyway.
I'll tell you, hang on, I'll tell you who I have got into recently.
Yes.
And that's Colin Hay.
Oh, right, yeah, Colin James Hay, yeah. He was the lead singer of,
Men at Work.
Men at Work, that's it.
See,
yeah,
I never knew
Colin
that, and I heard one of his solo tracks on I'm a bit sad, Marcus. I've got an internet radio, and sometimes I just search for a station on the other side of the world and put it on. And I was listening to what's that? Triple J, 3 Triple J.
Yeah, Triple J,
and I heard this Colin Hay track, and I thought this is absolutely fantastic. I didn't know it was him at the time, and then the DJ announced it. And then when I finally got hold of it, I didn't even realise he was the bloke from Men at Work. But I like his stuff. He's good.
He's very good. And there's also a Melbourne radio station for 3RRR, and that is the epitome of public radio. And I think 3RRR is the best radio program in the world, apart from BBC London, of course.
That's the right answer.
Yes.
So now, sorry, I interrupted you. So who's this trumpeter?
Yeah. Right, this trumpeter is called John Hassell. He puts his trumpet through keyboard noises, and one note becomes 7.
Blimey. Okay.
And he also did some of the music on the Peter Gabriel Passion soundtrack, Passion, the Last Temptation of Christ soundtrack. Yeah. Now, one day my sister went to pick up a CD, and it was John Hassell, and the man behind the counter said, "I guarantee there will be no one else in Geelong who will be getting their sister to pick up this CD." And the CD was live in Vancouver, and it was called "The Surgeon of the Night Sky Restores Dead Things by the Power of Sound."
It's quite a title.
And that's almost as bad as 1969 Pink Floyd's track 6 from Roger Waters' "Several species of small furry animals gathered together in a cave and grooving with a pick."
Say that again.
Several species of small furry animals gathered together and grooving with a pick.
Nice.
Now, when I used to be a radio presenter on Geelong Community Radio...
Whoa, hang on. What was that like?
That was fantastic, but I had to put that 26-word title in my track listing one day after I just played that. So I shortened it by just taking the starting letters of every word, and you end up with the word "Sososfag to your kegwap." And I was able to put that song, that Roger Waters song, those 26 letters in one little space, so that Geelong Community Radio would be satisfied that I did the complete track listing for that night.
Now, this place was what? Geelong, did you say?
Geelong Community Radio, yeah, it's 40 miles now south of Melbourne.
Yeah, what's Geelong like as a place then?
Well, they used to call it Sleepy Hollow, but apparently it's got less sleepy these days.
Right.
And yeah, it's not bad. It's it's okay.
I mean,
it's a city.
Paint a picture, because I love the idea of somewhere like that. So, what was it like? I mean, does it have what's its main feature or attraction?
Oh, the main feature, I suppose, really is it's sort of like a beach area. Not really like the Great Ocean Road, but it was sort of like the starting of the beach. And you got Eastern Beach, and just like a regular city in a regular place anywhere in the world, really. Yeah, that's it. Nothing apart from that. Yeah,
okay.
Right.
I was just interested,
Yes. And the radio station was 3YYR, and the YYR stood for Yuyangs. And the Yuyangs is an Aboriginal mountain, and they are called the Yuyangs, and hence the YYR became Yuyangs Radio, 3YYR.
Beautiful, you've explained it well, Marcus. Pleasure to talk to you again. Thank you. That's Marcus in Fulham on BBC Radio London. Couple of emails.